I'm Ann Barsotti with PSP Perspectives, and I'm here at the Trending Technology Conference in Sacramento. I'm here with PK Agarwal, who's the former CEO of TiE Global, and also today's keynote speaker. PK, thank you so much for joining us. So today's keynote was inspiring, and it challenged us all at the same time. Thank you so much. So if the audience was still here, what would you say to them, to continue on as to what you talked to us about?
And first let me say this, that for me, having been away from state of California for 5 years, it's just absolutely a pleasure to be back here. This is my community, this is my family, these are the people I grew up with. But having said that, I have traveled the globe for the last 5 years. I actually flew 1 million miles in the last 5 years. And I've seen a lot of organizations up close. And the one thing out of that really stands out, I love the commitment, I love the willingness of state IT workforce to really step up and get things done. Governments by nature, they have to have more checks and balances. The processes are going to be slow. That's just the nature of things. And despite of all that, despite of all the bureaucracy for the right reasons, I just marvel that it's a jewel in the state workforce, the IT workforce. I don't think they ever get enough appreciation for their role. So that's, I really like to convey them to really sort of say, hey, carry on with this thing, what you're doing. You're really pioneers who are, shaping the future of state of California. And exciting. It's exciting to watch that happen.
So I would take it that maybe you miss us just a little bit, huh?
Yes, you sense that nostalgia.
So for the attendees that came today and tomorrow as they sit at their desks beginning their workday, what do you hope that they take away from your keynote today? What do you hope that they do next?
So, I think it's really the topic says it all. Emerging technologies. I mean, as I said in my speech, that we are probably less than halfway through the tech revolution. And so far we really dealt with technology as technology, a lot of changes, a lot of new tools, a lot of new techniques. But what's coming around is that technology is going to start to influence every other business. You have background Caltrans, technology is going to significantly disrupt the business of transportation. Technology is going to significantly disrupt the business of healthcare, and so on and so forth. It's going to disrupt the business of taxation. And I think as people get a better sense of these emerging technologies and the kind of trends, I'm confident that's going to make them more productive. They can have much more savvy conversation with their business partners, and really, again, back to shaping the future of California. So that's my hope, and I think it's happening. I mean, I see the enthusiasm, I see the energy, the vendor partners are here, there's good dialogues going on the floor, so that's what I'm hoping.
So, would you have any advice for people who are in the trenches, is how to keep up with these emerging technologies? I mean, how do you stay up on it? Because every day there's a new one.
Well, I think there's two parts to this. One is that forums like these are very helpful. And really the rate of technology is changing. I would recommend that at least everyone who's especially in the IT side, and bring the business partners too, but at least go to an event once a quarter. Just to sort of like keep refreshing, keep having a booster shot of what's happening. That's one part of it. And the second part is that when it comes to technology, take some risks. Try some things new. Don't seek permission, you can go back and apologize later, all that stuff. But it's just such an unknown future. If you don't take some risks, you'll miss the boat. So that was my sort of takeaway on that.
Well, PK, thank you so much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here, to inspire us, and we're just ready to go do something new.
Thank you, Ann.
Thank you
Pleasure
very
being
much.
here.